Hello. Let's announce that we are live. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I wasn't allowed to touch you. I'm just snacking on my dinner. Make some goulash tonight. I'm glad you joined me tonight. We'll see how long it goes. Probably goes too long. The dishwasher is probably really loud. I'll put it up. How about that? It might help if we turn our microphone up so people can hear us too. I was just saying, Athena and I are getting started with the live stream. Got some dinner here, some news. Throw that over there. Let's go. Yeah. Let's share that we are live. Share the link. Let's go to Twitter. So, figured we could talk a little bit about the book and maybe I thought it might be cool to go back and watch the channel trailer, not the channel trailer, the book trailer, talk about maybe the process of making that, and the okay, maybe the sound will be a bit better. To also watch, maybe look at the book launch trailer, not the book launch, or the book launch party trailer, and see how I personally have changed, what I think of that. 2 years on now, and that would have been this coming Sunday will be the anniversary of that event, which was a live video, which is still available on my Facebook. There we go. I'm gonna go over my video and make sure you can actually hear me talking, because that would be very unfortunate if I am just talking and you can actually hear me. So let's go on my channel. YouTube and make sure that you can hear me. Lasers. Okay, so you can hear me. Stop that. Cool. Yeah. So that'd be fun to maybe watch that, share the screen with that. And then out of here, talk about the book, that sort of thing. If there's questions on other books, we can definitely do that as well. But, it's for things. So I'll talk about this one mainly, but get that out of the way. Make a noise on my desk. So make sure I am not open anywhere else. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So just others, goulash recipes are different than what other people know as goulash. Let me get the video. Let me see what. The first chapter of the Frituals audiobook went up today on my channel as well, which is really exciting. The podcast is going to be available wide. Currently available on Spotify. I just run into a little bit of an issue where I'm distributing it wide, and two companies created two separate podcasts. So that was a slight issue that I'm still working on, but you type them in. Share the screen in a second. Author Caitlin Costello. My podcast shows up. I think I fixed it actually. One of them. Yes. So that shouldn't be an issue anymore. But let me share the screen. You can see that the Frituals is available, and you can listen to the first chapter. So it's going to be a weekly podcast going over the story of Frituals, about chapter by chapter, which I narrated. Some chapters will be combined into multiple episodes just because of the length of the chapters. Some are shorter. I wanted to make sure that you're getting ample time. I think one chapter is only 5 minutes long, so I wanted to make sure that there was still something enjoyable to listen to for that night. So I think that was like chapter 19 or 20 is one of the shorter ones, so those are going to be combined. Yeah, that's I am both excited and nervous because it's a very long performance, pretty much. And I know people are going to have critiques, and that was part of the reason it took so long to create. I got my microphone back in January, and I've just been practicing recording and editing and learning many things along the way, which is part of the process. But that went live today. The next episode will come out next Friday, which was Friday. I know I'm always going to be for Rebellion, and it'll still probably be Fridays, but it's going to be at least 30 weeks is what I think I have planned out. So it'll take us well into 2021, and then Rebellion is 54 chapters. So that should take us well into 2022, and then, ISS is massive. So, like I said, so the full audiobook is going to be coming out in October, mid-October. I'm not going to put a specific date on it because there's a couple things that are to be exciting. There's a couple things we're slowing down the full production, putting out the full audiobook. So, yeah, it's fun, it's crazy. I'm really excited, and I'm glad that some part of it got to be released today. Because I did originally want to release the entire audiobook today as a sort of anniversary gift thing, but obviously that didn't happen. If you hear that loud buzz, that would be my washer, my dryer letting me know my laundry is entering the next cycle. But yeah, that's the audiobook. This Saturday, the normal Friday videos are coming out Saturday, because Saturday is the launch of my Planning Your Prep workbook, which is the NaNoWriMo themed workbook for Preptober this year. This past year, 2019, I did my version of the NaNoWriMo photo challenge. Obviously, I didn't think that many people have done that over the years. But I created my version of it this past year, and I wanted to share in the community and really build up the community. So this year I created a workbook to go along with October, and there's going to be a family workbook here, and then there's also going to be a tier for community where you'll get personal motivational videos for NaNoWriMo weekly, as well as private live streams for word experience things and just like general community around NaNoWriMo that you can turn to. So I'm really excited about it, and I'm hoping people will enjoy it and join it, and really get something out of it. So that's just that. And that comes out on Saturday morning. So you'll have a few days to look over the workbook and get ready before Preptober starts. Preptober starts October 1st. Tuesday. No, that's this. September 1st was a Tuesday. But for October 1st, it's next Thursday. So we have a little bit over a week until October starts. So those are all the things I have coming up as far as like launches. So I mentioned in a video, a stressy video where I talked about how I was stressed and a little bit overwhelmed, so I have quite a few launches within the next few months. So those are two of them. And Jane and I have been talking about Project ISS, and we have a deadline of when the cover edits need to be done by, and when we're going to do the cover review and the launch, and I said we can choose my wonderful designer that helps me with all of that. And without further, there will be no cover launch. So that day that we have picked is the day that the cover will go live. The official title of the book, because it is not called Project ISS, the official title will go live. The synopsis will go out in the pre-order. Did I say the pre-order? The pre-order. This will be a very big day. And that'll be in a couple months too. So, yeah. Those are all like big announcements that I'm really excited about. But I'm really excited about for the next few weeks and months. So, there's a lot going on in my little corner. I'm editor for ISS, so I need to film the edits, and I'll probably put a link in the description when this is over. And looking for beta readers for Project ISS, and that is going to be starting in mid-October. So I do the formatting for all of that and prepping questions for people and things like that. So the end part of the year is really exciting. It's a lot, but I'm really excited for it. So now let's watch the Frituals trailer. Now this was something that I made last. When did I make it? Maybe it came out last year. I hope the audio will come through in the stream. I'm assuming it will. But I'll share the screen and you'll be able to see. I don't really know if I still agree with the music that I chose at that point, but it is what I chose. And all of the photos and things that I took from Pinterest, and I wish I had a way to credit all the people because they were beautiful pictures and things like that. But you know what? The visuals, you don't have to live on it. Yeah, there's definitely. You can vote. There's ways to go. Yeah, so that was my channel trailer. Well, this was my channel trailer. It was my book trailer. TV thing. And it's still something that I am proud of. There's definitely things that I would change now. But at the time that I made it, it definitely shows the skill that I had at that time as far as fitting goes and things, the different transitions and the different ways that the words look and things like that. And it's obviously not like a full scale production thing. Like I would really love to have a full scale book trailer. There is someone on BookTube named Mandy Lynn who has recently released a full scale trailer, and it was really beautiful. And the process was really cool, but it's not something I currently can afford. And for a story that private access would be very difficult to produce, which would be the next one that I would need to produce it for. So that's not something currently on my radar. It would be awesome if I could, but not something that's going to be happening anytime soon. But looking back, I'm glad that some of the artists whose pictures I took do have watermarks on them, so that they do get some credit for creating those awesome edits and things like that, because I did not do that myself. I don't have those skills. I don't remember if I put in there. No, I did not. I just said that I got pictures from my Pinterest. Um, so, but those are all pictures you can see on my Pinterest board still. I believe those boards are open to the public to view. Oh, Kitty saw something. Oh boy, what did you see? I have no idea. She was running around sprinting in parkour in 10 minutes before this started. So, yeah, that was that one. And then the other video that I wanted to watch, but I don't think we're going to watch the full thing. I would just jump around a little bit, and it is the launch video, because that was a really special time, and I'm really glad that I did it. Um, so the book launch for the Frituals took place at the 30-minute video. We're not watching the whole thing. Took place at Bell Memorial Library, which was the library I grew up at. I actually edited quite a bit of the pictures there, a little table in the back, where I first got the idea for it. Like, it's a very special place, and I wanted to have the launch there. So I specifically coordinated with the librarian and did all of the stuff. And it wasn't a large scale event by any means. There was probably 20 people, but there's 20 people that were close to me that supported me throughout high school and things like that. So it was a very special event. And like I said, it is live streamed on my Facebook. You can still find it. This is an edited down version. I believe that video, I think I'll look it up. I believe that video is like an hour long. I mean, it was filmed for the entire event, and it was on my old phone, so the quality is not the best, but there is some funny moments. My baby brother was there, Aiden, and he really, really wanted a job that day. Because I was hectic and I just needed he just wanted to do something to help. So he became my thermographer for the day. And at one point, I'll show you in the video, he gave us a tour of the cupcakes. And just make your little behind the scenes for it. So that video was 51 minutes long. But I like this string. And I don't need to see that. I wish I had dual motors. But yeah, so we'll pull this out. Yeah. Oh yes, it was all in portrait mode. sorry if you listen to hear sirens outside. They're not far away from the ambulance location. It is some people. Here I am talking and answering some questions. I also did a reading. It was my first time reading my book aloud to an audience, and I did listen to Joanna Penn's advice and try reading the book aloud prior to myself, but I was still so nervous. I actually missed what page I was planning on starting the reading on and started reading from a different point, and then halfway through went, oh yeah, this is where I wanted to start reading from. So that was a moment that I had. So a lot of it's me reading and Q&A. My computer couldn't buffer because we're doing a live stream in it. I usually won't go through as much of it as I thought, but that video, I do go back and watch every so often and just like reminisce and think about things that were going on at that time and the support that I had from people, which was always very cool. So yeah, I mean, this book, my little blue book, has done a lot. I talked a lot about it in the Instagram post that I did today. About all of the things that it's done for me so far that I didn't expect it to do. Like getting me on the news, being in newspapers, going on the Amazon bestsellers list. Like, there's just so many things that have happened that over the last 2 years that I am extremely proud of that I didn't expect as a small scale person. There's only 81 subscribers on this YouTube channel and like 534 on my Instagram. So collectively I have just under 1,000 followers. I know a lot of them are repeat followers and things like that. And it's totally fine. But I am a small business owner, and there's been a lot of things that have happened that I'm really happy about. Well, I think I'm gonna leave it here and go finish my dinner. Maybe do some reading, do some editing. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you this Saturday with the announcement for the planning your prep, as well as a little portion about the planning that I'm doing and how I am planning my books and work for the next few months. So, thank you all. All of my social media links will be down below, along with the link to the beta reader report form if you would like to be beta reader. And I'll see you on Saturday. Alright, love you.